Hello, collective. So, it's me, Two Tone, again. I'm going to be starting a new show. This is going to be the first episode. It's going to be called Two Tones Tainted Talent Tarot Tales. And it's going to specifically be Two Tones Tainted Talent 3 card Tarot Tale. So stay tuned, and we're going to begin with someone we all know and love. Hold tight. Okay, collective. So, pretty much everybody's heard of Britney Spears. She's in the news again. So let's see. There's some news stories about her. Let's see if we can zoom in. So apparently, Britney Spears is in trouble again, and it has something to do with some dogs. Let's find a more specific article. So here's one from TMZ. Britney Spears' housekeeper says that the dog was near death and table food's probably been eating table food. It's dehydrated. It has critical problems. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but let's take a look at some of the article. Britney Spears' dogs fell seriously ill with one close to death, and her housekeeper believed the only way to save the animals was an emergency trip to the vet, which turned into the dogs being kept away from Britney entirely. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ one of Britney's 2 dogs has serious digestive issues, and both dogs were supposed to be fed a special type of food. We're told the housekeeper became alarmed when she saw the dogs regularly being fed table scraps, causing the pets to become very sick, especially the one with digestive issues. The housekeeper also said both dogs were dehydrated from lack of water, which ultimately caused her to take them to the vet. So we're going to do a reading for Britney Spears on the premiere episode of Two Tones Tainted Talent Tarot Tales. So in this new series, I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer deck and the TV series Tarot deck. I'll be using the TV series first, and then I'll clarify with the Morgan Greer, and also I will end up using Two Tones Infernal deck to clarify the Morgan Greer. So we're going to do a 3-card spread. Now we have a choice of different 3-card spreads to choose from. So I released one of my tidbits. I released Two Tones Tantalizing Tidbits, episode 3-card spreads. It's in the playlist. It's a Two Tones Tantalizing Tidbits playlist. And on the 3rd episode, here's a few examples of some 3-card spreads: the past, the present, the future, the situation, the problem, the solution, the decision, choice A, choice B, the situation, what to do, what not to do, the situation, challenge, and advice, what person A wants, compromise, what person B wants, the nature of the present situation, your attitude toward what's happening, and the key element for you to consider. So I'm not really sure which one to choose. So give me a minute and I'm going to pick one. I think we're going to go with the situation, what to do, and what not to do. So give me a minute and I'm going to shuffle the TV series Tarot, and we're going to pull out 3 cards: the situation, what to do, and then what not to do. So I already shuffled through 2 times off camera. I'll shuffle one more time on camera real quick, if it lets me. Okay, there's that one shuffle. Now it's time to find out what's going on. The situation, what to do, what not to do. Okay, universe, I need a card for Britney Spears' situation right now. Okay. It came out like that. I think we'll take it like this. Oh. So this is the TV series Tarot, and it has pictures of different TV series. So this would normally come out upright. And this looks like Walker, Texas Ranger. And it's the Six of Wands. But it came out upside down. We're going to be reading the meanings of these cards in a little bit, and we're going to use a different book we're going to use one book for all of the cards. So hang tight. Okay, universe, we need a card for what Britney Spears should do, what to do for Britney Spears. Whoa, what was that? Let's see what that is. So another reversal. It came out reversed. Normally, it would look like this. Now, I think this might be that show Bones. I'm not sure. But it looks like this is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords reversed is what to do for Britney Spears. Okay, universe, we need to know for Britney Spears what not to do. Okay, you saw it popped out. Let's see what card this is. That looks like the Four of Cups. And I think that is the TV show Big Bang Theory. So let's put this over here. And we have our three cards. This is the situation. This is what to do. And this is what not to do for Britney Spears. So we're going to be using this awesome $8 book from Barnes & Noble called How to Read Tarot. And the situation card, which is the first card on the left, is the Six of Wands reversed. And for what the book says, it says, the hopes and wishes you have for your success are being delayed, often by factors over which you have no control. You feel frustrated and angry, ready to do battle to get things set right. You're being challenged by circumstances to take a stance about who you are and what you intend to accomplish. You may have experienced some kind of betrayal that has caused you to reevaluate your self-image. I think that pretty much sums up the situation that Britney Spears is involved in right now. So let's find out what the meaning is of what to do, which is the middle card, which is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so for the middle card, Queen of Swords reversed, it says, when this queen is reversed, the person she represents is not dealing well with whatever loss is involved. There may be sadness, withdrawal, or mourning beyond reasonable limits. If the card does not stand for a person, it can represent a situation in which the querent is bogged down emotionally, wallowing in pain, letting her heart rule her head. Other cards in the spread will indicate the way out of the dilemma. So I'm not really sure what this means for what to do, other than maybe instead of letting her heart rule her head, she should let her head rule her heart. Maybe that might be what to do right now. So for the final card, which is what not to do, it gave us the Four of Cups upright. And it says, you are in a state of withdrawing your emotions from a situation or a person. After intense emotional involvement, you may need some space in which to be yourself. There's a feeling of letdown after buildup, as in the postpartum blues or when you have to face the daily grind of ordinary life, dealing with all the nitty-gritties of making a marriage work. So I think what not to do is basically she shouldn't withdraw her emotions from a situation or a person. She really needs a therapist, and she needs to talk to a therapist and be emotional with a therapist. Um, but it seems like she's withdrawing and she shouldn't withdraw. And she's got some postpartum depression obviously going on, and she has a lot of issues she's dealing with. But we're going to get some clarification on these cards. We'll try using the Morgan Greer, and then we'll do the Infernal deck. This is the first episode, so maybe the future episodes might be a little different. I'm not sure. We might just use the Infernal deck to clarify. So give me a second. Okay, universe, I need clarification on the Six of Wands, which is the situation for Britney Spears. Whoa, two came out. Let's see. Looks like the Hanged Man and Death. So both of these cards are going to be used as clarifiers for her situation. The Hanged Man means typically self-sacrifice, as well as meditating on things and trying to get a new perspective. And death really is the ending of something, so something new can begin. But I'll get a better description of that in a little bit. 1 second. Okay, universe, we need clarification for the Queen of Swords reversed. Whoa, that came out right away. It came out like this. I never know how to deal with it when it's sideways like that. So we're just going to go with it like this. So the Five of Cups, which is kind of like discontent and unhappiness over loss. So that's a clarifier for her Queen of Swords, which is what to do. Maybe she should be really sad and upset that her negligence of her own dogs almost led them to die. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe she doesn't even realize how serious it is that she almost killed her best friends. Okay, universe, we need clarification for the Four of Cups for Britney Spears, what not to do. Whoa. Hold on a second. Okay. So we got the Three of Wands for Britney Spears' clarifier for what not to do. So give me 1 second. We're going to get some descriptions of these cards. So here's the description of the upright for the Hanged Man. You are suspended between the past and the future. A new direction for your life is in the making. It is a time for a new perspective. Look at things from a different angle to make necessary readjustments. You need to make a clean break with the past and concentrate on becoming spiritually attuned. Readjustment is needed, but the good news is there's no hurry. Take your time and make the right decisions about where you truly want to take your life at this time and for the long term. Pay attention to your inner development and be prepared to dance to a different drummer in the future. That's one of the clarifiers for her situation. And then the other clarifier is the very next card, which is Death. So let's see what it says. Contrary to the grim illustration, the death card is actually positive, for it indicates a transformation for the better. It does not portend actual physical death. Usually the person is experiencing a metamorphosis of some sort, a destruction of the old, outworn circumstances that have been holding back new development. Patterns you once found workable are no longer effective. The old ways must be destroyed to make room for the new that is coming into being. So that is Britney Spears' current situation. So for what Britney Spears' what to do card, the clarifier for that card, which is the Five of Cups, it says, your unhappiness is a result of your attitude, which you can change. This is a card of choice. You can continue to brood over what went wrong, or you can turn around and contemplate what can go right in the future. You don't have to be miserable unless you enjoy misery. So I think she needs to acknowledge her incompetence and her irresponsibility and not dwell on it too long, but then kind of grow up and move on. And then the clarifier for her what not to do is the Three of Wands. So it says, you have consolidated your situation, business or enterprise, and now you can expect financial or personal gain. By clearly defining the role you want to play, you are presenting a positive picture to the world. This confident attitude may draw helpful people toward you or attract beneficial circumstances. You've established a solid foundation for your business or occupation and can expect cooperation from others. At this point, you are clear about who you are and what you intend to achieve. Others will respond positively to you. So this is really strange because this is what not to do. This was a clarification for what not to do. So maybe she doesn't have the best people around her, and maybe she should not think that she's established a solid foundation. Maybe she should not think that, okay? And she's deluding herself, okay? Because what she really needs to do is kind of contemplate her irresponsibility and then find a better path and go in that direction. Okay, so we're going to get some further clarification using the Infernal deck. Okay, universe, we need clarification for the situation for Britney Spears right now. Okay, you saw that. It came out like that. This was aimed more toward the top, so we're going to go like this. And it looks like she has got some short-sightedness. That's a pretty good description of her situation right now. Short-sightedness. Definitely. So let's get a clarification for what to do. Okay, universe, we need clarification for what Britney Spears should do, or what to do for Britney Spears. Whoa. Anxiety? So this is what I think, right? So maybe she doesn't have enough anxiety over her neglecting her dogs, right? Maybe she hasn't been doing this. She hasn't been brooding. She hasn't been thinking about how terrible it was how she treated her dogs. So she needs to get some anxiety about how she treated her dogs. It's like she doesn't care, it seems. Okay, universe, we need a clarification on what not to do for Britney Spears. Whoa. Oh, no. What? Okay, this is very important. Britney Spears needs to be very, very careful. I don't know if she has a driver's license. I don't know if she has a car. I don't know if she's allowed to drive. I don't know if she's allowed to be in other people's car. I don't know what kind of people are around her. But obviously, she needs to be very careful because she might end up in a vehicle accident. What happens to these stars? What happens? They end up in a vehicle accident or airplane crash. So it's very important for her what to not do or what not to do is end up in a vehicle accident. So I hope Britney Spears can get her shit together. And what kind of person lets her dogs turn into they're almost dead. So luckily the housekeeper rescued the dogs. So she needs to have some anxiety about her irresponsible behavior towards helpless animals that are supposed to be her pets, right? Those are supposed to be her only friends, right? Obviously, she's got short-sightedness in general. She needs to get some anxiety about how she treated her pets. And the most important thing is for her to not get into a vehicle accident. So I think this is going to wrap up the first episode. It's a little bit rough, but I'll keep working on it. And until next time, I'll see you later.